So I have been testing out the Aphelion for another video, and I realized something. I realized how good this weapon is against a certain arc. Now I'm going to hop in here and show you how good this weapon actually is. Recently the Aphelion has indeed gotten a little bit of a buff. Now it's nothing too crazy, but it's a step in the right direction. I'm going to read out the changes here to the weapon. Base reload time has gone from 4.5 seconds to 3.5 seconds. The time between shots is 0.9 seconds to 0.7 seconds. Vertical recoil minus 50%, and the ADS settle time is minus 35%. Now, as you know, the Aphelion definitely is the worst legendary weapon in the game, but I think we have been using it wrong. Not that we've been using it wrong, but we've been using it on the wrong arc. Now let me show you how good this weapon is at fighting against rocketeers. This weapon was made to fight against rocketeers, I think, personally. Now let's see, here we go, here comes the new arc, the Firefly. I shoot it right there. 4 shots does it. 4 shots does it. Test it out here on the old rocketeer though. The quicker rate of fire feels nice, but the dispersion is definitely still a little bit not great at range. That's decent there now. I'm just lucky he's not flying towards me, but we'll take off this rotor quick enough. Yeah, that took down that rotor quick enough now, I'm not gonna lie. Should be able to get this other one off very quick. There goes the other one. Yeah, it's really good for killing rocketeers. I think that could be the new meta. Seeing as you need the rocketeer drivers now for crafting up wolf packs, I think using the Aphelion to kill them could be the way. It could be the way indeed. There's another Firefly. See what she's like from range. Okay, rotor straight away off on that. That's pretty decent. Can we take one rotor off here with the anvil? Doubt it. No, you can't. It's 2 shots to take a rotor off with the anvil. And it's 1 with the Aphelion. Interesting. It definitely feels a little bit better, but it's not insane. It's definitely been buffed up a little bit. You can notice it. It's slightly noticeable. There's a rocketeer. We can test out on him again. It's just mad to kill someone else there. Yeah, it's really good how it can I can sway off his old shots there as well. See, he's about to shoot me there, and then I just shoot him, and then it really throws him off. Like, I've shown that before with the anvil. The anvil is nowhere near as much as that one. No, you locked the door on me, you asshole. I think using a Aphelion to kill rocketeers could be the play, guys. Like, look at that, he can't even shoot me. He can't even shoot me. Like, that is actually, that's insane, I'm not gonna lie. How much it throws him off there is insane.
Hey, are your shields or health low? Do you need any heals?
No, I'm good, man, I'm good.
Alright, I've just got loads of heals. I just want to heal people, not really fight, because I keep fighting to make sure I can instead of healing people.
Okay, cool, man. He's dressed as a doctor as well. He's got the same uniform on me. How cool is that? Like a legend. Yeah, but I think the Aphelion is the play now against rocketeers, how easy it is to kill them. You could literally 1v1 them without fear. All right, here we go. We're going to test out the Aphelion again. We're on Buried City this time. We got a little rocketeer here in front of us. Further testing is required to decide if it's actually decent. But personally, I think it is. It's actually really good for killing rocketeers. I think it's probably the best gun for killing rocketeers because of how easy it is. When you shoot them on the rotor, it completely throws them off. It makes it almost impossible for the rocketeer to hit you. Now, it is a pain to get the matriarch cores to craft a weapon. It definitely feels a lot better. I think we've just been using it wrong. Using it on the wrong arc. Now, if you're to kill a bombardier or a bastion, you definitely need to be going for them legs. But for someone who struggles with rocketeers at times, I find they're one of the hardest enemies to fight in the game. They're just awkward. Using the Aphelion today has just been so easy. I've had absolutely no issues with them. And I think with the latest buff to the weapon, that using it in PvP, it actually might be pretty good, to be honest. With the quicker rate of fire, it should be decent. You should be able to actually get some kills in PvP while using the Aphelion. I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts about the changes to the loot system. I actually think it's a pretty decent change. I think that wolf packs, considering how powerful they are, should definitely be a little bit harder to earn. Now, using the Rocketeer driver to craft them is definitely a little bit rough. But out of all the Rocketeers I've killed today, I have actually been pulling out 3 Rocketeer drivers out of them. I haven't just been getting the 1, I've actually been getting 3 out of it. And maybe that's just my luck, but I've all of them I killed today, I've been getting 3 out of it. And I've been using the Aphelion all day to farm them. It's been super good. Should be one floating about this area here. There we go. Perfect. Right, let's get started here. Okay, shooting out the rotors first. Look how insane that is. The dude can barely even move. Oh, that's not what I want. One rotor. Almost done. Let's deal with the hornet here first. Give me 1 second. Now, what makes the Aphelion so insane against the Rocketeers is what I can do. See how much I'm making him sway there? That is a lot. Look at that. Like, he's never going to be able to shoot me there. All we got to do is just keep shooting him. And this other guys decided to join in there and kill him. But the key when fighting against the Rocketeer is to just keep shooting these rotors. Every time he's about to shoot you, you can easily take him out. Now let's see if we can get down here and loot him, grab some of the bits out of him. So also in the latest update, you will need Rocketeer drivers. Craft up a lot of things, especially the wolf packs. So the fact that the Aphelion is the best weapon for taking them down is very interesting. We're gonna find a few more Rocketeers and we're gonna fight them with the Aphelion. Alright, let's test out the old Aphelion here again. Like, that is almost gone already. There was one rotor. Take out the other one now. And the other one's about to go. Look how far it sends his rocket away from me there. Let's wait for him to shoot. There goes the other one. Ah, he's gone. Yeah, I honestly think the Aphelion is the play here. I've been killing Rocketeers all day with the Aphelion. It feels really good. I think the fact that it can throw them off so much when they're shooting you. All you gotta do is time their shots, really. That's it. When they're gonna shoot, just shoot them in the rotor. Then it sends their that's coming towards you flying off into the air. Makes it a little bit easier when you're fighting them. Now I know the heavy weapon can do it, like likes of like an anvil, but with the Aphelion, because it's so powerful, you don't really have to time it as much as the anvil. So now that you've seen how good the Aphelion is against the Rocketeer, let's give you a little example of what it could be like in PvP. Now I'm not actually going into a PvP lobby because I have a lot of PvE videos to make, and it's just a little bit of a hassle for me right now to be put into PvP lobbies and then trying to get back into them PvE lobbies when I'm trying to get some gameplay footage for you guys. But nonetheless, the firing range is the perfect spot to show you how good this thing is going to be in PvP. So we have the light armor here, and we're going to go for a couple of body shots first into the chest here. Should do the job on him. 1, 2, 3. That quick rate of fire is actually very good. This could be a really good weapon fighting against other arc. 3 for the medium, 3 for the light. I'm guessing maybe 4 to 5 for the heavy. 4 for the heavy. Now that is a very, very decent weapon. But overall, honestly, I think the Aphelion is actually pretty decent. If they just gave it a slight buff in the old damage, I think we could be on for a pretty decent legendary weapon. I really want to try it in a proper PvP. I do have a little bit of PvP content coming later in the week, so that's when I will test it out, I think, to be honest. Like, the dispersion has also been changed on it, so it's definitely like you can still hip fire it from like here, and your shots actually are going to hit. Whereas before, one of them shots was definitely missing. But I definitely think using the Aphelion against the Rocketeers is the play. I think it actually is a very good weapon against them. As you've seen in the clips I've showed you, I'd love to hear from yourselves. Am I just tripping here or something? Or am I onto something? I think I'm onto something. I think the Aphelion actually feels really good against the Rocketeer. I think it's the weapon I'm going to be using to farm the Rocketeer drivers to get my good old wolf packs, because it's going to be very, very hard to get the wolf packs again. It's a little bit of a grind to get them wolf packs back. So that is all for now. Hope you enjoyed this little bit of content, and I shall talk to you in the